Hey everybody. So it's morning. I'm on my front porch. Hopefully the traffic will not be so bad, because that will you'll hear the traffic because I live on a main road. But it's Sunday morning, so maybe an hour or so before traffic picks up from church. So I'm gonna go ahead and put up my video. Hopefully it's not too dark out here for you guys. You can see it. The main thing I want you to see is the window. So the only thing I've done this morning is I Windexed off the window to make it clean. If you see any dirt on it, it's on the outside. I've not done the outside yet. So what I'm going to do is, so there's like chalk stories, so there's like a theme of different transfers. This is the book collection flower book. So it's a book that actually opens into a flower. Like this. So that's what I'm going to put there to start with. Usually we use like the washable paints to do it. My cousin comes, his kids, so the stuff that's on the windows are actually like pre-pandemic, because we didn't update it last year when they came, because they had to come for a year because of COVID. So just tossing things to the side that you probably can't see. I'm going to fuzz up my transfer using a towel, just because it is such a big transfer and you kind of can't see what I'm. But I have like a little TV tray here to do it on. And I have my laptop off to the side so you can kind of see. And I use a towel for this just because it's so big. I can use my fuzz cloth. I just have to do it like in sections. So half on one side, half on the other. Careful not to fold it over on itself. And I'm just going to do this all in one color. So I decided I'm going to do it in just my purple Regal. So all I pulled out was my stir stick, my angled squeegee, and my Regal, which is the dark purple. So I've got them here to the side, ready to go. Just gonna fuzz up my transfer, which I don't think you can really see on the camera. I've got it down here. Since glass is a smooth surface, I want to make sure it's nice and fuzz. I don't want it to be too sticky on the glass, because then it will harm the transfer. Sure I get it good. It's got a lot of surface area for paste anyways. And then I'm just going to eyeball it in the middle of my window. So, right here. And then I'll just smooth out any air bubbles. Hopefully, you can kind of see that. Likely it's not perfect, but I'm not too concerned with that. Okay, so now I've got this. Just slide my TV tray out the way. And because I'm using the big squeegee, I'm using my stir stick to like pop the paste on there. So I'm just swirling it around and just getting like a big plop so I can do like a big smear across it. And then I'll use my squeegee to spread it around. And then any excess, I'll plop back in the jar. I'm probably going to need more. And I'm just wiping it out. Trying to fill in all the little areas that I see. It's a little hard because the light's in front of me, but this is what it would be like if you did something. So if you're trying to do watercolor effect on something, and you've got a light underneath it so you can see easily, or you're trying to do like when I did the birds and I had the transfer on top, I was trying to make sure I got it perfectly level. This is a good way to do that, is to have a light underneath. So you gotta get a glimpse of that. So I didn't put enough purple on, so I'm going back, getting some more purple, plop it in some areas that I think it's gonna need. Remember, any excess I have, I could just put it right back in the jar. Since I'm not mixing colors. And I do have kind of like a little blob on my squeegee, but not too bad. And just basically smoothing it around all the different areas. I could have grabbed a little squeegee so I could do the little bird, the little bees at the top. There's little bees above the flowers. So hopefully you can see this and I'm not too in the way. I'm short, so for once, being short is actually working in my benefit for this. If I go over the edge of the transfer, it's not a big deal, because it's just chalk, so anything I go over the edge with, I can just wipe it right off. We're doing this, if I had done this in the afternoon, the sun beats on these windows, which means that it's just going to be drying on faster because the window's hot. Right now the window's nice and cool. It's been shaded all night long and the sun doesn't hit it till afternoon time. And I was just scraping off a little excess of the paste that was built up on the squeegee. See, I'm just filling in the areas so I can pretty much hit everything. So the only thing I haven't hit so far is the little butterflies and bees up here. I'll get those on there. And that should be everything. Let's get all my excess off and just scrape anything I have here back into the jar. So even a big transfer, it's the angled squeegee that I've been raving about. As if you watch my videos, you know I've been raving about it all week. Actually, about 2 weeks. Okay, so now I'm just going to peel off my transfer. And hopefully, we get a nice little refit. So let's see. So I start at a corner so I can get a good flat level on it, and then I just pull it. If anything sticks a little bit, because this is glass, I'm just kind of wiggling it just to help loosen it up. If I saw an area that didn't get hit very well, I just lift up, or I could just push this back down and hit it with some more chalk paste. But so far, so good. So hopefully you guys can see this well enough. And I know I've got a tree back there that's a little bit in the way from the neighbors. Maybe we'll bring the camera a little bit closer so you guys can get a better look at it. I'm actually going to take the transfer into the bathroom to clean it, just because it's an 18 by 18 transfer. So hopefully you guys can see that. What do you think? I'll go outside and take a picture of it outside so you can see what it might look like out that way. But I think it turned out pretty good. So I have other ones, so I can do my other windows. As you can see, I'll go over my next window over here. So this is one we did 3 years ago just with paints ourselves. So we painted a flag for the holidays. And I have a lot of little stars with stuff. So I'll start to do them for Memorial Day on my windows. And I just ordered the flag, which finally came in. So it'll be decorated for Memorial Day, and we'll just pretty much keep the theme going for 4th of July. Right? I'm going to sign off now, and I'll post a picture of this. Guys, have a great Sunday. Enjoy the weather. It's already nice out. Even though it's only like 70, it feels even warmer.